Good morning, campers. Happy Monday. And you know what it means? It's Masculine Monday. So let's do a reading for a beautiful collective of masculines. Hold on. Had to put some lip gloss on. This cannot be. All right, let's tap into a collective of masculines that wants to come through today. I am hearing this song just as I opened a channel and I started preparing. I started hearing this song, Can't Breathe Easy. You know that song? Can't sleep at night with you by my side. Let's see. Let's tap in. Let's start from tarot to see where's your energy so you know that this is your collective. And then we're sort of going to break it down where you are on your journey, what guidance do you need, perhaps, what's coming. Let's see. How are you feeling this collective? How are you feeling this collective? 10 of Wands. You couldn't breathe easy. There's something burdening you. Something heavy on your heart, I'm hearing. I'm hearing as well that something is catching up to you. You know, like that moment when there's something that we're avoiding, something that we carry in our heart, something that we know that it's something that we must pursue, we must follow, we must do, and we avoid it and we avoid it, and it catches up to us. And at one point it just becomes so heavy and we can't sleep at night. What else? We're gonna confirm exactly what that is. With that song, obviously I am, feeling romantic, but we'll see. 10 of Swords. You guys, this is really heavy. It's good though, because 2 tens, 10s and 10s, 10 of the 10, maybe that's important, maybe 10th of the 10th, either it's important date, maybe you're an October child. I was hearing as well, born in October. Maybe there's something special, special and heavy, I'm hearing in October, like both things. So it's a month that brings sweetness and bitterness as well. So maybe you have very beautiful memories from October, but also very sad memories. But maybe also 10th of the 10th of this year was brought some sort of a shift. Because 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, these are heavy energies, right? This is burden, this is pain, this is really heavy on your heart. Not being able to, I'm hearing not even being able to crawl, not to mention to move forth, right? But it's also energy of ending. It's also energy of release, of closing cycle. I feel like this is going to be an interesting reading, but Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, it's our knight that wants, I'm hearing this energy from both sides, right? So usually knight is something that comes towards you, but it can also embody and your energy, right? What you want to do, how you want to act. So what I was hearing is that on one hand something hits you. Remember we mentioned this, it's like it caught up to you, right? And it really hit you, and it hit you hard. It's like spirit is saying no more step forward without solving certain things, releasing certain things, deciding certain things. Something must happen. But I'm also hearing this as an embodiment of your energy, because we're doing your energy. So you would feel this sense of urgency about something, this sense of wanting to move forward, wanting to come in passionately. Maybe you keep feeling that you are like on that impulse, but you're holding back because of certain things that are burdening you, certain pains that you haven't processed. What else? Seven of Cups. That's interesting. We're going to confirm all these cards, right? But I'm not sensing, to be honest, a deep sense of confusion. I'm sensing this internal confusion on how. Okay, so the spirit brought these two emotions on you. The very heavy emotions of being burdened, feeling heavy, feeling like you cannot move on. Sometimes, when we refuse to go with the destined flow, to do certain things that are meant for us, that are those milestones on our journey, they really corner us, right? They really corner us. They really start to overwhelm us more and more and more. Every cycle becomes heavier because I always say this to you guys, we have free will, right? When we come to this world as a soul, we have certain things that we want to happen. We have our highest, most aligned, abundant timeline, aligned timeline that we planned for ourselves. And the role of our spirit team, our higher self, is to guide us always towards that timeline, right? So there are certain milestones on our path of our life that just have to happen. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, they will turn you around. These things have to happen. They destined. The more older soul you are, the more important your path is, the more mission you have, right? The more of those important milestones, moments you will have. But we have free will. That's a whole part of this journey. We can make choices, we can repeat cycles, we can take some time to learn certain things. But if you are standing really in front of something that, listen, you cannot miss this. There's no chance that us as your spirit team, we're going to allow that this is freaking not happening, okay? It's like your higher self, it literally, he's standing behind you and like, dude, no, no, now is the time. So when they really want to force you into something, this is those moments when they're going to hit you with emotions, with memories, with dreams, with signs, with synchronicities, so you can really see. So you can really see the path forward. And I feel you have this yearning for something in your heart. It's like you know that you want to go there, but there's still a little bit of confusion. How do I go there? How do I move forward? There's so much pain that, maybe you feel that there's still pain in your heart, so many things that are still burdening you. I'm sensing a bit of a worthiness still. Let's confirm. Ten of Wands. The Hanged One. The Hanged One. In this deck, it's actually beautiful energy, but there is a little bit, you would feel a little stuck. You would feel a little bit, I kind of want to read through the description. I'm guided to read the description because this deck is a little bit different. Hold on. And it carries justice. Justice, Libra energy. Justice. And you guys know that in this deck, I always put my attention to the fact that she is carrying that red thread. I feel the red thread is guiding you right now. It's time to clear something out. It's time for the curtain to fall. It's time to surrender. I want to read that Hanged One. Hold on. Hanged Man. Afternoon. Even in the woods, there are moments of rest. The afternoon tea time with the fairies. It is a slow moment among the leaves. Our stride becomes more relaxed. Glances make us stop to pick up a twig, a gift from the woods. A twig, a gift from the woods. The afternoon is connected to the Hanged Man. This energy is all wrapped in non-doing, at least for now. His being upside down brings a change of perspective, whether chosen or adopted because of circumstances. It makes a little difference. The Hanged Man knows the mystery of knowing how to be, of waiting for the right moment, of making room for a new vision. With him waits ivy, a plant that blooms in autumn, following its own time and rhythm. Maybe that's significant. Maybe that plant is significant for you. However, with its choice to go against the current, it gives the bees their final pollen, the golden pollen of late summer. And you, are you able to stay? Plan a time to do absolutely nothing. and indulge yourself after 4 p.m. So maybe you should relax your afternoons. And this is number 12. Hanged Man is number 12, but it's also the page number 41. I put my attention to it. So maybe these numbers are significant, or 1241, or you're seeing these numbers a lot. I do feel there was something that I was focusing on as we were reading. Waiting for the right moment. This is it. Maybe you are waiting for the right moment. Maybe you don't feel that this is not the right moment. This saying is coming to my mind. We don't wait for the right moment, we make the moment right. Maybe that's relevant. Maybe that's what they want to force you. Maybe there's something that you know that it's on your path. You know that you want to do. There's an emotion, there's a feeling, there's passion coming from your heart, from your intuition, but you don't feel like you're ready. You don't feel like it's the time, because you feel that there's still pain, that there's still burdens in your life, in your heart as well, maybe. But I'm hearing that sometimes we're seeing things reversed. It's like you have a burden, right? And you're waiting for this to be solved until you do this. But it's actually doing this that will dissolve this. Do you know what I mean? That's what they're showing me, to me. That's what they... Let's continue. Maybe these things will make sense to you. That's how it was 1:41 literally as I looked at the timer. 5 of Swords. I feel you're battling yourself, to be honest. It's heavy energy. You would be feeling heavy. You would be feeling heavy. We're going to do guidance. Don't worry. Knight of Swords. Yes. We have 2 knights. All right. So this collective, we have 2 knights. There's something that you want to move forward with. There's something that you feel passionate about, that you want to speak communication. And Knight of Swords is about communication. So maybe it is a feeling related to your divine feminine. Maybe you've recently realized that the veil is lifting. Maybe you are going through a bit of an awakening. So maybe you have this urgency within you to move forward, to come forward, to communicate. Maybe there are many things that you want to say. But there's this internal battle. Am I ready for this? There's still things that are burdening me. It's not the right time. It's not the right moment. How do I even do this? Confusion. I want to do another row just real quick, and then we're gonna break down your energy. We're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna do guidance more than anything as well. Knight of Cups. You guys, this is your 3rd night. I don't know how are you holding back, to be honest. This collective, you would be thinking about this 24/7. It's like constantly holding your phone, constantly wanting to, like, literally dreaming of dialing the number, of leaving the message. Maybe you're repeating in your head things that you want to say. You want to come forth with an offer, with apology, with passion, with communication, with... Oh my God, I even feeling this. I feel overwhelmed. I feel this is what's burdening you. I feel you're confusing yourself. Again, understanding your own emotions, it's so difficult. We'll do my emotion deck that I recently released, and that's the whole reason I designed this oracle deck, because emotions are confusing for people, okay? I feel like you feel that it's your character that's burdening you, who you are, it's burdening you, that you're not yet ready. But in reality, this heaviness that you feel, this burden that you feel, those 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords that you're carrying on your arms, it's the fact that you're holding yourself back. Constantly in this internal conflict between your head and between your heart. But in your heart, you know what you want to do. There's just heavy procrastination here. This is why they're putting these emotions on you, to push you. If we're gonna get that, no, I don't think we're gonna get the last knight, because the last knight, you have Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. The fourth knight is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the one that's slow and steady. I don't think you want to go anywhere slow and steady. I think you want to be like, boo, with all the words, all the emotions, all the passion. It's like you've been holding back emotions within you, thoughts that you want to communicate, passion. It's, oh my God. Oh my God. God bless this feminine once you get to her, okay? Okay, let's continue. The Emperor. The Emperor. You're him. You're him. Maybe you are a hyperachiever. Maybe you are a perfectionist. You're doubting yourself. There's a little bit, I mean, the fact that you're doubting yourself, it means that there's a little bit of grounding that needs to happen here, because he doesn't doubt himself. But there's a lot of pain in your heart. You feel like you carry a lot of darkness, a lot of karma, maybe a lot of difficult things that you went through in life that you haven't really allowed your heart to explain to you that what we've been through doesn't defy us. Where we come from is where we're going, but only because everything that happened was needed so we can reach our destination. The purpose of our karma is our dharma, right? So things that happen to you, they don't defy you. They were lessons to create a person who you are today, for you to be able to reach your dharma, to reach your destination, to go where you're going. You're him. You're him. You're the Emperor. Every pain, every disappointment, every karmic relationship, every karmic situation, every karmic pain, everything, every mistake that you feel you've made, everything in your life was calculated so you can go through this and become the person that you are today. It's so difficult on this moment of a journey of the masculine, because you guys don't yet fully believe in this destiny. So you don't understand that everything that happened, you take it as mistakes, you take it as your shortcomings, you take it as your darkness, confirmation. But in reality, it all happened for you to become who you are. You wouldn't be the beautiful, strong, amazing, powerful emperor if all these things didn't happen. It's the pain that shapes us. It's the mistakes that teach us. Strength. But that's good. You're building up strength, I'm hearing, because that's on top of that Knight of Wands. There is still that internal battle within you, but I feel like you want to overcome this. You're building strength. Maybe number 8 is important as well. August. Whoop. Okay, we have 5 of Cups and we have Page of Cups. Heavy emotion. Heavy emotion. This is your final, remember your final row was about coming in with communication, confusion, not knowing what to say, not knowing how to say it. Page of Cups is about apology, is about especially around 5 of Cups. So there would be things that you regret that you've done. There would be things that you know that you want to apologize for. You would be thinking in your mind that you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to say it. These are things... I think to be honest, I think we're going to do guidance, but to be honest, I think you're over engineering. I think you're procrastinating. You're overthinking this, right? Maybe you're an air sign. We had Libra here. We have a lot of swords as well. Swords and wands, so it can be both. fire or air, but I'm going more towards air because, or you're just ruled by air as an energy because you're overthinking this, right? So you're probably thinking, okay, this is what I want to say. I have to apologize for this and for that. How the hell do I do this through a message? I cannot just maybe knock on her door. Maybe there's a reason it's coming to my mind. I'm seeing this deck, so we're gonna do this deck. Communication at the end of the communicate. It actually says communicate, okay? Communicate. So maybe you live far away from your feminine, different cities, different countries. It's a common thing in these connections. It's sort of a final test. Love knows no boundaries. This is what us divines we're meant to teach people here in this world. That no societal issue, no education issue, age gap, location, culture difference, religion, nothing. Love is love. Love is love, and love conquers all. But maybe you know that it's not going to be so easy to speak to her, or maybe you also know that she's not going to be that receptive to see you straight away, and there are certain things that you want to voice straight away. So you're thinking, do I text, do I message, do I don't know why I just heard, do I write a letter? Maybe there are a lot of things on your mind and you've written down many things that you want to say, that I feel like there's a lot of sadness. And again, I feel this collective, really listen to my words, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and really think about it. Because just like I think that you're feeling that your mistakes and your past are burdening you, it is actually the stagnation that you're causing for yourself that's burdening you. And in this case, you are thinking that so many things that happened in the past, they are causing this sadness within you. But it's causing the sadness within you. It's actually what's causing the sadness is actually that you're not speaking these words. You're not speaking your truth. I feel like for this collective, it's like you know those moments in life when you wait and you wait and you wait, and the moment you find courage to do something, it's like, oh my God, whew, why haven't I done that like months ago? Right? I feel like the moment you find the courage, the moment you're going to reach out, the moment you're going to communicate to your feminine, it's just going to find its natural flow. You're going to receive guidance, you're going to build confidence. It's just going to go the way it's supposed to, right? It doesn't mean that there's not going to be, I always say this to you guys, when you guys break no contact, I always say this to my masculines, prepare for triggers, because this is the ultimate test for us and for you. Our femininity, your masculinity, our divinity. Are we ready to hold this beautiful frequency of divine union and walk our path together? 941, you guys. Maybe it's important 4th of the 4th of January or 1st of April, or maybe it's just a number that maybe you are 41, your person's 41, maybe you're seeing this number, whatever that is. Yeah, what I was saying, the Fool, leap of faith, taking a jump, taking a leap, new beginning. I feel all you need to do is just to find courage, and just go ahead and say it. It doesn't really matter. In reality, you will find we are always divinely guided on this journey. Pray for guidance, and you will find the right words. Don't listen to your mind, listen to your heart. Don't listen to the heaviness, listen to the night, the one that wants to move forth, right? And you'll be guided. But again, this is your energy. This is for what I'm feeling from your energy. You will want this. We'll do guidance. I want to do just a couple of these to confirm certain things because I was guided. Too many. Hold on. Too many. We had patience and we had expecting. So maybe there's been a lot of patience. Again, expecting. It's actually pregnancy, but maybe it's a detail for some of you that there was pregnancy in this connection. But I'm feeling this more as expecting. I'm hearing expectations in a sense of releasing expectations. So maybe expectations is a thing. Maybe you're thinking too much about what is she gonna expect, or what are you expecting from this communication. Just release. The biggest thing on this journey, just release, let it be. Hold on. We're confusing ourselves here. Too many. Earth sign. Okay. Intuition. We have move on. We have earth sign. So maybe your person is an earth sign. Maybe you are. Maybe they're a person of reason as well, I'm hearing. We have the gold digger card, which is, to me, it's my card about money. It's about differences in money, differences in economy. So maybe that was one of your societal issues, that your person was sort of in a better situation, or you thought that your person was in a better situation. And I was looking at this move on. I don't know why I'm hearing that you still, but I don't like these feelings, you guys. It means that, oh my God, that she's better off without you, that she's moved on, that she's closed this chapter. Let's do one more. I feel like these cards are gonna confuse us more than bring clarification, but someone else. You know what I'm actually hearing? I'm hearing, because we were talking to clarify, there's burden, there's pain. I feel like those are the things that are burdening you. Too many. I feel like there's just so much on your mind, so much. I'm even confused right now. Mercury retrograde. Communication issues. An air sign. Confirmation. We were saying that you were in an air sign. So we have earth, air. It was a little bit of fire as well. I feel these are the things that you want to talk about. I feel these are the things that were related to those mistakes, were related to things that were not working. So maybe within your pairing there was a lot of expectations that were not met. So maybe in the beginning your feminine had a lot of expectations. With that pregnancy, I'm not sensing, it may be a detail for some of you, but to be honest, I'm not sensing actual pregnancy. But maybe expectations about having a family, building something together, right? But it's someone else, so there would be a third party. Maybe that's also something that you want to talk about, that you didn't choose your feminine, you chose other women, you chose connections with other women. Communication issue, definitely. So you would have issue with communicating, which understanding each other, really be able to communicate in a vulnerable way. So maybe that's also something that's confusing you, like it was always difficult because maybe there were expectations, maybe you're afraid of it's so many things on my mind that I cannot even, right? Maybe, and there's move on and let go. You would be this collective, you would be afraid that she's moved on. Maybe we should tap into her energy as well, that she's moved on, that she let go, that we have pets as well, so maybe that's a detail too. Does she, either one of you had a pet, or you wanted to have a pet together? I literally, I've done this spread and there's so many things on my mind. It feels very much in the past. It feels very much like things that just need like clearing the air. They'll be back. All right, you know what, let's just do your emotion. Let's just do your emotion too, because I feel you're confused. So we need to bring clarity into your poor little heart. And then we're going to do some guidance. And if we have time, we're going to tap into her energy as well. What's your emotion? What emotion you're sitting in? Trust. That's good. That's good. Trust is a full commitment to where we place our faith. So maybe you trust that this is really your person.